time up for Chi Ali. Cause I could be in a box if I ain't see that screen. My mama prayed that I wouldn't be Chi Ali. Now my mama straight cause I wanted to be Chi Ali.
1 2 1 2, you already know what it is. It's your man Skyzoo, Skyzoo, live from the borough with the lovely, wonderful ladies at badperm.com.
One time up for Chi Ali. Cause I could be in a box if I ain't see that screen. My mama prayed that I wouldn't be Chi Ali. Now my mama straight cause I wanted to be Chi Ali.
Is there ever any pressure for you to, I guess, quote unquote, dumb down your lyrics so people can understand them better?
Not necessarily dumbed down. I feel like, you know, I mean that's what led me to make Rocket Science. You know, if you know the record Rocket Science that I did off the Great Debater Revisited. Because in the hook I'm saying, I swear it's not rocket science. Like, you know, 'cause sometimes, you know, I do understand I'm lyrical, I'm super lyrical, and I love that about me. You know, that's one of my sticks, quote unquote, you know. But at the same time, it's not like I'm sitting here, you know, trying to lay out equations and, you know what I mean, things of that nature. Like, I'm just rapping the way we was brought up to rap. You know, when I came up and I was, you know, junior high or high school, if you wasn't going hard, you didn't mean anything to the fans, to the culture, to the music, to the radio even. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't mean anything. Like, you had to be nice. Like, you know, for as many times as, you know, Mace was on BT and MTV, Mace was on Flex catching bodies. You know what I mean? With Jada and Sheik and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, those things really happened, and that's how I came up. You know, I was up all night when I was in high school listening to DMX, Cannabis, and Nori on the radio. You know what I mean? Like, those things really happened, and that's how we came up. You know, if you're in my era and you in my circle as far as age bracket, that's how we came up. So me going hard lyrically is only, you know, it's just what I know. It's not like I'm here trying to stump people and trying to do anything. It just sucks that people's, you know, listening level and their expectations and, you know, what they subject themselves to is so low nowadays, you know what I mean? But you can figure out what I'm saying easy if you just listen. You know?
Down to get it potentially when you grow up. Big pause on a small fuck, like fuck the hold ups. I fall for the immediate. When all they see is medians, I'm over the shoulders of the known for the deviant. I know that it's going up beyond from your previous.
We're going to talk to you about your upcoming album that's coming out, A Dream Deferred. What was the process on this album as opposed to The Great Debater and The Salvation?
Well, off top, Great Debater was a mixtape. So with that being said, even though it played like an album, it felt like an album. People looked at it whereas it could have been a retail album. To me, it really was a mixtape. You know, as great as it was, I think it was, you know, top mixtape of 2011 and all that. It still was a mixtape, meaning there were certain records on there that were mixtape records. You know, there were certain records on there that I wouldn't necessarily put on an album, not because they weren't dope enough, but because of the content. You know, if it's a record where I'm just spitting and just going crazy, I may not put that on an album, because to me, an album is strictly stories, introspective, you know, points of view, and you know, really giving insight to whatever it is I'm talking about, where most of the time it's going to be whatever I'm dealing with in my life. So I feel like an album has to be, you know, on that level, whereas a mixtape is really about the rewind factor. It's really about people saying, yo, you heard that? Yo, bring it back. Yo, that was crazy. You know, it's really about that. So, you know, I think off top, that's the difference, you know, between The Great Debater and what A Dream Deferred is going to be as far as, you know, where that album is going to go. And if you're talking about The Salvation, A Dream Deferred is more along the lines of The Salvation, whereas it picks up where The Salvation left off. You know, The Salvation was a lot of storytelling, a lot of, you know, looking in the mirror and hoping that when people hear it, they feel like they're looking in the mirror when they listen to it. And I feel like I did that. You know, all the people who call it a classic and call it, you know, one of the best albums of 09, if not the best album of 09, best debuts and all that, you know, it's because they saw something in it. It's not just because the beats were dope. It's not just because I was throwing frisbees, but it's because they saw themselves in the music, you know. And A Dream Deferred just picks up on that. It just continues to go further with that. And it's just even better. I mean, A Dream Deferred is hands down the best thing that I've done to date. You know, it's better than everything I've released to date, whether you're talking about Live from Tape Deck, Great Debater, Salvation, whatever it may be, Cloud9. I mean, all those projects were incredible. They're all near and dear to my heart because they're all a piece of me and a reflection of me. But what A Dream Deferred does, I mean, sonically, lyrically, the cohesion, the storytelling, you know, the bars being up here and you gotta reach to catch them, it's really, really, really something special. I mean, I haven't been this excited about music, whether it's mine or someone else's music, and I don't know how long.
Now, you mentioned something at your show at BB King's, and you were saying people can take out their video cameras and record it. You said it was going to be the best album of 2012.
Absolutely.
That's a very bold statement.
Yeah.
What is going to make it the best album of 2012?
Everything I just noted, you know, from the lyricism, storytelling, the introspection, you know, just how introspective it is, and just what it offers to the listener. And then sonically, you know, the production, the lineup, the way everything weaves together, the way it all flows, and the way it feels, you know, when you listen to it, there's nothing like it, you know. And I don't have to hear what other people are doing to know that. And that's not a knock, you know. I think everybody should feel strongly about their music. And, you know, I'm sure there's going to be great projects coming out this year. We already had some great ones drop. But I'm telling you, Dream Deferred is it. There's nothing like it. You know, everything that flows with it, if you really sit and listen to it and you really hone in on it, there's nothing like it. You can glance over it or you can fine tooth comb it. But whatever you do, you'll know this is it.
I could be in a box if I ain't see that screen. My mama prayed that I wouldn't be Chi Ali. Now my mama strayed cause I wanted to be Chi Ali. They said my transport strings was tying it all together.